Welcome to Fast Forward, bringing you the latest in disruptive technologies. Cryptocurrencies have recently experienced a massive pullback, and right now could be a perfect time to dip your feet into the world of these blockchain-based currencies. Whether you are interested in mining or simply investing in cryptocurrency, it is crucial to know the difference between the two major types and what they mean for you. The creation and validation of cryptocurrencies and their transactions are organized into two different categories. These categories are both considered consensus mechanisms, and they significantly impact the way in which we interact with the given cryptocurrency, as well as how it interacts with the blockchain network. In this segment, we will briefly introduce both the proof-of-work and proof-of-stake consensus mechanisms, covering the ways in which they are similar but also how they differ. Let's get into it. Bitcoin and proof-of-work. Bitcoin, the original proof-of-work cryptocurrency, was conceived and created by Satoshi Nakamoto, an unknown pseudonym. Bitcoin's purpose was to solve the problem of transacting without the need for verification from a third party. In order to achieve this, there needs to be a collective, distributed consensus mechanism in place. Satoshi went for a proof-of-work method, where network participants expend effort solving a cryptographic problem in order to prevent anyone from gaming the system. The nature of this method allows for transactions to be processed peer-to-peer. This method is supported by miners competing to solve a complex cryptographic problem, in turn verifying all of the transactions for the last 10 minutes. As a reward for completion, they are usually paid in multiple denominations of the given cryptocurrency. For this system to function properly, asymmetry is key. So the work must be difficult for miners to solve, but easy for the network to check. During the solving process, the more powerful the hardware, the greater the chance there is of solving the puzzle first. In real-world practice, mining computers will attempt to solve the puzzle millions of times before landing on the correct answer. Once the block has been verified, the transactions are assigned and appended to the public blockchain. The more miners, the greater difficulty there is to verify transactions and win this reward. This leads to the formation of an incredibly competitive environment, where miners are incentivized to constantly optimize their systems, spending millions on new equipment and utilities in the process. In order to hack the network, or convince them of certain falsified transactions, one would need to control 51% of the computing network for the given currency, which is very unlikely to happen. Now on to proof of stake. With this consensus mechanism, there is still an algorithm, and the purpose is still the same, but the process is very different. While proof-of-work rewards its miners for being the first to solve a problem and create a block, proof-of-stake contributors known as stakers simply earn a transaction fee. The user must first put a certain number of coins in their wallet. While staking these coins to support the network and earn a reward, they are frozen. Staking is not accessible to everyone though. It requires a significant number of coins to be frozen, often calling for a substantial upfront cost. Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency, is now switching to a proof-of-stake mechanism and will require 32 ETH to stake. This would be almost $61,500 US. Unlike Bitcoin and proof-of-work, the winner of this reward is picked from a pool of users that have staked a certain amount of cryptocurrency, and their chance of winning is directly connected to the amount staked. This system could be compared to a lottery, where everyone who has bought a ticket has a chance to win. However, those with the most tickets have a higher probability. The miners take a fee from every transaction, and on some platforms it is even possible to pool stakes with other users and earn a consistent return on investment. The penalty for harming a proof-of-stake chain is the loss of the staking amount. In order to take over the network, it is required to own more than 50% of the currently available coins. So, both proof-of-work and proof-of-stake attempt to create a decentralized system to handle various transactions, but take a very different approach in doing so. Proof-of-work is a very power-intensive competitive mechanism with a slow transaction speed, while proof-of-stake can handle more transactions, chooses winners on a basis relative to total coins staked, and requires much less computational power. Make sure to subscribe and follow along with our latest series covering the essentials of crypto. In our next video, we will pick up where we left off and make a case for why proof-of-stake is a preferable mechanism and how you can benefit.